Shalom, Israel. Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is Yochanan. It's my Hebrew name. And this is Wake Up Ministries, Back to Israel. And today's video is about the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, Israel's name was Jacob, but Jacob, because the Hebrew alphabet does not have a J. So it was Jacob, and his name was Yeshua changed his name to Israel. And Israel had 12 sons: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Yehuda, which they say Judah. That was the fourth son. Okay, then there was Dan, there was Gad, Zebulun, Asher, Naphtali, Issachar or Issachar, Joseph, and the last one was Benjamin. So the tribes of Judah, their people name had the synonym ites. So it was the Reubenites, the Simeonites, the Levites, which were the priests, and their inheritance was Yahweh, because they were the priests. They were his chosen priests. Okay, Yehuda, which Romans changed his name to Judah, but it was not Judah. His name was Yehuda. And so it was the Yehudites, then the Danites, the Gadites, the Zebulunites, the Issacharites, the Naphtalites, I said the Zebulunites, the Ashurites, the Benjamites, and Joseph was sold into Egypt. So Ephraim was the youngest. Manasseh was his eldest son, and Ephraim was his youngest son. And so Ephraim, Israel said that the older would serve the younger. So it was the Ephraimites. So that was Joseph's tribe. So I just want you to know that, because when it gets to the tribes of Israel, the Reubenites, the Simeonites, the Levites, what happened to the Yehudites? It was changed to Jews or Judaism. That's not what they were called. Jews is a term given by Roman Catholics. The Greek term for Yehuda is Eodos. Eodos. That's the Greek name for Yehuda is Eodos, because the letter J it wasn't in existence. The letter J is probably no more than a little over 500 years old. So again, I just want to educate you on the names of the 12 tribes of 12 tribes of Israel, and what they went by, their people, their tribes' names they went by: Reubenites, Simeonites, Levites, Yehudites, Danites, Gadites, Issacharites, Zebulunites, Naphtalites, Ashurites, Ephraimites, the Benjamites. Benjamin was the tribe that committed such a heinous crime. They raped, was it Gideon? Don't quote me if I'm not, I might be wrong, but they raped his concubine. They wanted to rape him, but he was traveling somewhere and he didn't have a place to stay, and he sat down in the middle of the road. Him and his concubine and his servant and their cattle and their camels. And a man in the city called him in, and brought them in, told them don't sleep in the street, and brought them in, and the men of the wicked city wanted to have sex with him just like they did Lot, but the man said no, and he sent his concubine out, and they did what they wanted to do with her. And when he got up to leave in the morning, she was laying in front of the door. They say the threshing floor, dead. And so he dismembered her into 12 pieces, and he sent her body parts all across the land. And when the tribes of Israel saw it, it was such the most heinous crime that they ever seen, and they wanted to know who did this. And so when they found out whose wife she was, they all came together. All the leaders of the tribes came together and decided what they was going to do. And they went to destroy Benjamin, because it was such a heinous crime. They didn't want that wickedness and sin to be upon the children, the Israelites. And so they went to, reckon with Benjamin, and tribes of Benjamin set up to fight the Israelites, but they lost. And so it was, I want to say it was 50 men left. They was in a cage. Either 50, I want to say it was 50 men left. They was in a cage. They destroyed all of them. They destroyed the women, the kids, the cattle, and left like 50 of them that was left. And so they told them, they were sad, because they said now the tribe of Israel has lost one tribe. And they said, what should we do? And they told them to go down to Shiloh, wait because the virgins of Shiloh come and water their camels, or give water to their camels or sheep on a certain point in time. And when they see them, they to capture them and they take them lives. They wasn't pleased with the women, but that's how Benjamin was, that's how Benjamin was restored. But they were cut off from the tribes of Israel because of what they did. So I just want y'all to know, in case y'all didn't know, Yehuda is the only tribe that they changed their name. They changed his name from Yehuda to Jews and to Judaism. And the land of Yehuda was in biblical times Palestine, but now it's Judea, but it should be Yehuda. That's the name. That's the land it should be. So the Reubenites, the Simeonites, the Levites, the Yehudahites, the Zebulunites, the Danites, the Gadites, the Ashurites, the Issacharites, the Naphtalites, and the Benjamites, and the Ephraimites, which is Joseph's in the Bible, which are his children. All right, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you'll know when I post again. And please, 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 if you don't look at my channel, please look at Mark the Messenger. Look at New Breed, Brother Mark the Messenger. Look at, I don't know where Jamal is, Raphael Jamal. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he's released, but they put him in jail for no reason, because he's telling the truth. But look at Ron Dalton Jr. Look at From Hebrews to Negroes. If you notice, that's what's in the news now. They're trying to block that book and movie, but it's already out. Look at Brother Nathaniel, the Israelites United in Christ. Look at him. Also, check out Professor Griff of Professor Griff of what was he? Was he Public Enemy? Professor Griff, a Public Enemy. He is deep. Look these brothers up, because they're doing their thing and they doing what they're supposed to do. They educating. And also look up Truth Unedited. Brother Yerushalayim. He's no longer his pages, but you probably could still find his work, and Stephen Darby Ministries. All right. I love you. Until the next time. Shalom.